This is going to be an I'm old video. This is going to be an I'm a dinosaur video. But you ever watch something and think, wow, this could have been amazing, but instead it's just another, well, feels like factory produced cookie cutter assembly line piece of boilerplate bull baloney. That's how I kind of feel about Brotherhood Full Metal Alchemist. I said it, I know, and it's like the most favorite thing of all time, and I don't care. It was I actually saw it before I saw the 2003 version, but I completely finished the 2003 version, and that's not true either. I never saw the movies, but I definitely was confused by the ending. Now, don't get me wrong, Brotherhood's complete, right? That's the idea that everyone keeps perpetrating. But like the author, or whatever her name is, and by the way, this is the most ignorant thing ever, so get over it. She was working with the animators and the team when they made 2003. So I don't get it. It just feels like a shonen. It's the kind of shonen that feels like it was made by people checking off lists. Everything you expect from a mainstream action anime, except it was the first to actually do it well. So that's why it gets a pass. Dramatic backstories, big battles, over-the-top villains, check, check, check. Who monologue about how evil they are, oh, you bet that's a check. And worst of all, forced comedy that kind of kills the mood for me. The original 2003 FMA had something that the latter didn't. The atmosphere, emotion, a real sense of loss and tragedy. It looks its time, it lets things breathe. It was less about the next big fight and more about the consequences of the characters' actions. The homunculi weren't just mini-bosses waiting to get smacked around. They were tragic, tormented beings, and yeah, they're the same characters, but they were tied directly to the sins of the alchemists. And don't even get me started on the music. You hear Bratija playing in the background hits harder than half of the emotional moments in Brotherhood. What does Brotherhood do instead? It speeds through the opening like it's late for school, shoves in way too much comedy, and turns into a generic anime battle anime, where it's all about power-ups and big flashy fights. And I get it, that's what some people want, and it was the first, right? They want their high energy. But for me, I'll take 2003 any day. Because at the end of the day, Brotherhood is just another shonen anime to me. It's fun, it's entertaining. I never finished it, and I should, I know. But it's got all the same cliches and tropes I've seen too many times before. The original felt special, even if it was different, and anime original, as much as that also irks me. That was a dark, moody, emotional, rich story that actually made you think. And that's why it'll always be the definitive version of Full Metal Alchemist to me.